What it do, what it do, what it do. It's your boy Big Val Opinion back with another live video. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that share button. And most importantly, make sure you sub to the channel. Turn on that post notification bell so that you be notified each and every time that your boy Big Val is going live, man. With that being said, let's get into this intro. R.Kelly asked that everyone come together and push the message about this BOP officer, Natasha K, sharing his private emails and conversations with government star witnesses. Now, you have people that are out here doing the work, pushing the message. If those people that are pushing the message about this BOP officer is being attacked by so-called R.Kelly supporters, you should think twice before you listen.
And I just really want people to know, I appreciate anybody that's helping me. I appreciate anybody that's helping me. A lot of people have been there for me. I just don't want people going back and forth, being mad at each other because one person did this for me and another person did that for me. That's what the devil wants. He wants to cause confusion. That's what these people want. They want to cause confusion. And confusion ain't going to do nothing but keep me in here. But the real thing here.
Have you met R. Kelly?
I've never met Mr. Kelly.
Hey, man, I feel good. Hey, y'all, everybody, very Christmas looking for Pinky Knuckle.
Good afternoon. Tomorrow morning, counsel for Mr. Robert Kelly is scheduled to appear in court over the indictments that we brought forth nearly 4 years ago, charging him with 10 counts of aggravated criminal sexual abuse involving 4 victims. I'm here to inform you that the Cook County State's Attorney's Office will no longer be pursuing these indictments.
You're sure he's the father?
We gonna get straight to it. I'ma say it because it need to be said. Free R.Kelly, nigga. Free that nigga. And I'ma tell you why I say that.
Don't be shy. Hey, say that shit. Turn down the lights. Hey, hit that shit. Right now.
What it do? It's your boy Big Vi. And the crew, you know the energy is unmatched. It's the best chat on YouTube. Who do it like we do it when we doing what we do, man? What's up? I got my boy Jeff in this thing already, man. The crew,
Man, Big
you
Vibe,
feel
what's
me?
poppin', bro? How you feeling
What's
this evening?
popping, bro? What's popping? You feel it? You hear the energy is there. The
Yes,
energy is
indeed.
there.
Yes, indeed.
Oh yeah, man. We talk about free Kels. We can't be around here sounding like we at a funeral when we had a free Kels. We gotta put some energy in that shit, man. Just don't holler free Kels if you don't believe in that shit. Say it with your chest. Goddamn me.
Man, you already know, bro. They gotta go ahead, turn it up a few notches, you know what I'm saying? Represent for the king of R&B, you feel me?
Man, I'm telling you, man, look, bro. I tell people, man, God is moving in a way that people not paying attention to the world is slowly waking up. The
Yeah,
world is the celebrity world is slowly waking up to what the fuck's going on.
yeah. Yeah, you can see the tide changing right before our eyes, you know, slowly but surely, like you just played that clip. You know, people like, man, you know, what's really good. You know, we wasn't expecting the man to be gone this long. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Now we
And it,
starting to look into this thing. Y'all doing too much.
hell yeah, man. And some of these people we seeing now saying free kills was some of the ones that making that joke. You know, this dumbass nigga did this, he did that, man. Now some of them same people regurgitating them words because damn, they didn't know about this. They didn't know about that. And you know what? What's so ironic to me, bro? Something that I talked about with Derek earlier. Me and Derek chopped it up on the phone. I say, bro, how the fuck Kim Foxx dropped the Chicago state case, but one of the Jane Does in the Chicago state case was the fucking victim in the New York trial? Make that make sense.
Hmm. That's I mean, like the cases are so terribly intertwined. You got, you know, different the same accuser in different jurisdictions at the same damn time. Like, you know what I'm saying?
This shit, I'm like, I sat back, I'm like, well, hold on, huh? But he got found guilty for doing something to this motherfucker in New York, but then you dropped the case in you. I mean, a crime is a crime. You don't drop a crime if somebody's been a victim of a crime just because you felt they got justice in another state. No, if you committed a crime in this state, you need to be tried in this state. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Absolutely. And another thing I didn't understand is by it being like all these same accusers for you know, at least 30 to 40% of the accusers are in different cases. Why wouldn't they just consolidate the whole federal thing and make it one jurisdiction? Like, why
Would have
you got
been
the
one big
man,
case.
yeah, going
But
to
then you
trial?
got a motherfucker like JP. She never left out of Chicago.
Hmm.
But they used her in New York. But now when they come back when she needed to be used in Chicago State, she dropped the charges.
Mm. Dropped the charges, dropped it like it was hot.
Now these women is mad because now Heather Williams, who was seeking $4 million, when Kim dropped the case, it fucked up her civil suit.
Oh
Because you
yeah.
didn't get justice. You wasn't a part of the New York trial. You wasn't a part of the Chicago Fed trial. So all you had was the state trial to try to plead your case for your $4 million in losses. This motherfucker went as far, she went shaved that motherfucking head with a razor and some nail and
Hmm?
went out here. She gotta be smoking dope or dog food. You want the rights to I believe I can fly. No, you believe you can lie. You gotta be on something. You gotta be on more than some dope and dog food. You think you finna get you going what Bernie Mac told Samuel L. Jackson on Soul Man? Fuck father, fuck Marcus. He can't sing, harm, or skip and talk about some 60-40. Bitch, you ain't sung a harmony, you ain't wrote a lyric, you ain't hit a a power button or nothing. You talking about you want the rights to, I believe. You got the rights to get your ass out of here with that bullshit. That's what you got the right to.
Hey, man. Like you said, she believes she could lie, because what the boy say? You wasn't with me shooting in the gym?
Right. Man, what's wrong with these dope smoking hoes, man? I mean, you ain't did nothing your whole life. And you say you want the right. Who told you? Who bumped you that understanding that you can go and demand the rights to a motherfucking song? Like, you serious?
Man, that's crazy, man. And in the new motion, because I didn't know, you know what I'm saying? I was listening in on some other channels earlier. And shout out to A View from Tracy Point. Shout out to Spitting Fire. They was going on.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was the same attorney that RL and her people, you know, had. They came out in 2019. The one that we read the paperwork to, where they met
Right.
with the
Brown
grand
law
jury.
firm. Brown law firm.
Yeah. That's the same one that came out in 2019 and said that all of that was false, that they weren't cooperating or none of that. But then turn around at that same time, that's when they was negotiating deals. If we look at the paperwork, it's within that time frame. So how can you sit up here on the stand and say that you didn't know that you was trying to, if you was trying to get restitution or not, when you was already making deals back in 2019?
Your attorney, before I let Lil Mac, I don't know which one we got coming in today, Savage, Clary, Tasha K, which one, but your attorney structured your immunity deal with your for your family. And people saying, oh, the dad wasn't cooperating. The dad gave a statement. The attorney was representing the dad. He got a statement from the mama, the daddy, and the daughter.
Wow.
Well, I don't know what type of pressure they put him, but they put pressure on him. He was cooperating. If you go to that motion that she dropped for the new trial, that lawyer was representing the mother, the father, and the daughter. This is what I say. I say, now it makes me wonder when we hear Angelo say this right here. He wasn't even 18.
You know what? And see, this is my thing, because I'm watching everything that's going on, and don't none of y'all seem happy that like Kels is locked up. Like, it's still fighting.
That's what you gotta understand. With me, I'm still dealing with my daughter, my child, who's fucked up, and this is why motherfuckers like this old smart dummy over there, and that side chick, none of them can ever understand. Because they rock that shit all day long, keep saying ass this, that, this. Y'all keeping that shit going. Because if they didn't speak about it, it wouldn't be keep going. But they speak about it because you need channels, you need growth now, this and that, and that's fine. But don't get mad when I speak on something and it's about my life. Because y'all invading my space and making my life into a different type of lifestyle. Because now I got to watch the internet again, see what this shit is, watch my family. Because how this shit going with this motion, guess what? Azrael could be pulled back in on some shit because of life.
Wait. Why you say that?
Why you say real well? Because of the motions. Did you read the motion? Read the motion.
Okay. I see what you're saying. So they they might call her in and be like, "Did you get
Now we need to we need to hear
run
this
it back.
part and that part again."
Yeah.
Yes. So now when she thinking she moving her life on, this dummy done dragged her in there because he want to be on his YouTube talking about, oh yeah, I got this, and we seen that, and you seen his father there, his mother there, this and that. Man, we was visiting. My wife never stayed at that fucking house. My son never stayed at his house. What the fuck is he talking about?
But you know they
like,
might
this shit goofy.
Oh, because they saying they might pull you too, because she ain't say your name.
I promise you. Listen to me. I promise you they ain't gonna call me. Listen to me. I promise you. So my thing is this: when he say, "I promise you they ain't gonna call me," listen to me. I promise you they not gonna call me. So did Michael Avenatti structure his Azrael and
Alice immunity agreement as well, just like the lawyer for the land files?
Good question.
Why would you be so confident in saying that you're not going to be pulled into nothing when you were a part of the OCO? You was a part of the team. You was a part of Tasha K giving these emails to.
Exactly. How could you be that confident?
And where is Alice? Where is Alice? Text message. Text message. Them text messages and knocked her ass in a hole somewhere. She don't want to be seen. That motherfucker hiding better than Bin Laden right now.
Oh shit.
What up, Lil Mac?
Oh, what's up, Big Vi, Big Bro Jeff in the chat, man. How y'all boys doing, man? Y'all enjoy the Super Bowl?
Man, I like it, man. I feel like it was a good one.
No,
I feel like I didn't care who won. I feel like it was a good even game, man.
Yeah, them on my team though, but I was pulling for my boy Jalen Hurts though. Know what I'm saying? Alabama representing. Y'all boys been doing some good lives, man. Every time y'all go live, I be on the damn clock. I can't even catch y'all boys, but I'm on vacation this week, so.
Oh yeah, we got gas in the car.
I got time today. We gonna put these motherfuckers to shame today. Yeah.
We got gas in the car tonight.
I got time tonight. But I just want to read something from Kel's book called Solar Coaster, man. It's a good read. If y'all ain't got it, I encourage y'all to get the book. I'm finna read it real quick. Then I'm gonna follow up on some more stuff. It says right here, I'm reading one of the chapters. It said, this we talk about the TP2 album. He said in the 2000s, my manager and I had parted ways. He talking about Barry Hankerson. I thought we parted on a fair and decent terms, but then I heard he sent a letter to a reporter, Jim Derogatis, at the Sun-Times, claiming that he had suggested I get a physician to help me for my supposed sex addiction. I never found out if it was true, but it bothered me. So Barry Hankerson went to Jim Derogatis and told this man he got a sex problem and he likes sleeping with underage girls. But my thing is, though, y'all saying this man like underage women, but check this out. This is a list of his girlfriend that I have. Holly Calhoun, when he met her, she was 20 years old. That's of age. When he met Jocelyn Savage, she was 19. That's of age. When he met R.Kelly, she was 22. That's of age. When he met Dominique Garner, she was 19. That's of age. When she met Precious Way, she was 18. That's of age. Kitty Jones, she was 30. Of age. Lisa Van Allen, 18. Of age. Then you got the one that lied about the age. Azrael Clary lied, said she was 17. But she probably was 18. So then you got Joanna Pace who lied about her age, said she was 16. I'm sorry, said she was 19, but she's 16. So where is this man a pedophile at? I just read like 5 or 6 of his former girlfriend. They was all of age. You like, you know what I'm saying?
Don't leave out 1921.
You can't turn it on and off.
Don't leave out 1921. I mean, 1621. The chick said she was 16 in 99 when she turned 21 in 2001. I don't know what type of math.
Yeah. Well, Django #1 too. Yeah, I'm strong to believe she did on her and that Pauline chick. You know what I'm saying? They concoct this plan up to get that 13 million. Because
that's why
Pauline,
Kim Foxx came with the class action lawsuit, and she solicited motherfuckers to come get some.
Right.
We got
because people ain't looking at the
Anybody been a victim of R.Kelly? Don't you see that shit on TV? We got a class action lawsuit against Johnson & Johnson baby powder. I ain't talking about Darryl Johnson right now, but I'm talking about, have you ever been a victim of mesothelioma on the shipping yard? You know, we got a class action lawsuit against Roundup. All you gotta do is call in and say, "Look, I was in the area. I worked on this ship or whatever." You'll be a part of it. So Kim Foxx ain't do shit but solicit R. Kelly as a class action lawsuit. Have you ever been a victim of R. Kelly? Call in, come down, tell your story. You don't have to have no medical record. You don't got to have no police report.
Yeah.
if the land files was seeking 13 million, where the fuck the other 7 million come from?
Right.
Because it say
See,
roughly $20 million in the fucking write up.
See, that's what I think Angel Crew had Rashana to do. Like, you know what I'm saying? Get Pauline and the other little chick, the one Brittany, they didn't come in, you know what I'm saying, testify to back up her claims. They was all gonna split the money. That was our thing because it came out the trial that Pauline was on. She was trying to extort that man.
They shouldn't even be able to use Brittany and Pauline, like Jennifer said,
like $20K. Brian admitted, he said, I'm not denying that I slept with these young women, but they was of age at the time I slept with them.
And like Jennifer say, how the hell you 16 and you go in the airport and giving passwords? Like, come on, man. Keep it G. How the fuck you? Then you say the man flew you in Minnesota, didn't even touch you. He didn't even touch you. Then you drove to Chicago with some family members, and then he groped you in the hallway. You never said y'all had sex.
Man, it's always some shenanigans.
What up, Derek?
What's going on, everybody? What's going on?
Jeff fell off.
What's up, man?
What's up, everybody in the chat? Shit, y'all got me for about 30 minutes. That's what I'm just let you know that right now. I'm coming on and I'm going off like the Jeffersons. That's how I'm doing.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
Yeah, man. Nah, man. But I'm sitting up here, with the motion and everything that's been going on. The few motions and all that, and I'm just kind of trying to, stay in a positive light with all of this, man, because the trickery and the shenanigans is at play, man. When you get to talking about trying to delay restitution hearings and all that stuff, and just the underhanded moves, man, that they've been making, this like really coming to the forefront is what's really blowing me. I'm just trying to understand how they can validate these females, man, and when pretty much they dangled money in their face. Yeah, that's all they did.
Yeah, they based that. The government did the coercion.
Yeah, you dangle money in their face, man. I'm talking about you, man. We can get you XXX, and there's a lot of people that'll take that deal.
You had Jane Doe on #1 talking about something she was thinking about. You ain't nothing to think about. You finna get $13 million if all you gotta do is come to court. What did they just think about?
Right. All you gotta do is come to court. He get convicted. You know what I'm saying? You paid. You good to go.
But still, but she failed to realize that. I think what's gonna happen is a lot of these motherfuckers gonna have to come to realization that you got a government that put this shit out here. Now, for the star witness in the Chicago trial, the only way she was able to R.Kelly was able to get convicted of her was her testimony, solely her testimony saying that it was her on the tape. But how could you say that when the government admitted themselves that the tapes were not authentic and altered? In the key tape from 2002 and 2008 trial was missing from evidence, never showed up in court.
Mm-hmm.
So how do you prove that was her?
They word of mouth evidence.
That's why they want to go to federal court, because hearsay is considered evidence, right?
Right. Yeah, testimony is considered evidence.
But when you admit that, hey, the tape was altered, now then you say, this is what was in the transcript. It's to the government understanding that none of the videos that the state's attorney office received from the journalist, which is Jim Fat Ass Derogatis, and the attorney, Stephen Ass Michael Avenatti, video 1, 2, and 3 were originals.
Mm.
None of them was original. Then you got the video 4. Video 4 never even made it to court.
All you got is snapshots.
The judge in the 2008 trial said that tape was some bullshit. That was the Rotten Tomatoes.
Rotten Tomatoes. It was the Rotten Tomatoes. Video 4. Video 4 is real. It was filmed by the man sitting right over there. Video 4 is the one video prosecutors don't have to show the jurors. But then you say this. The child pornography count stemmed from the same video that was at the heart of the 2002 state court case in which he was acquitted. So how could the charges stem from the same tape if the fucking same tape never made it to the fucking courtroom?
Because they tried to. That's why they tried to sauce it up with obstruction.
But now he got acquitted of obstruction. So anything that they bring on with those tapes, they didn't throw that shit out because that's double jeopardy. But what it is though, they're trying to get you. They're trying to convict them off them damn whack ass tapes that ain't been authenticated. Because they know that 2000. If they try to convict them on that 2008 tape, it would have been double jeopardy. They got their ways and means of working around the fucking system. And then Jane sitting here lying, talking about she wasn't trying to seek restitution. She perjured her fucking self. So if you lying about that right there proves motive that you recant your statement about what happened in 2008 because you're trying to get paid. And then what it is, she got Paulina and the other chick to come in to verify their story. Because how the fuck you sitting there saying y'all slept in man when y'all was underage? But then these chicks said that her boyfriend took her virginity, and the other chicks on the tape saying, give me this 14 OP. But she said Jane said she lost her virginity at 15. And then not to mention about the situation with the hypnotic, talking about they were giving them hypnotic back in 1998 when hypnotic didn't come out to around 2002. Man, this man ain't sleeping them damn girls when they was in their 14. You mean to tell me he was doing all this shit? And he was at the height of his career. He had Drill and Sparkle and all that. And then Jennifer mentioned the damn motion that Sparkle, you know what I'm saying, had the tape and took the tape to damn Jim Darragata. So why she ain't been charged for that? If it was child pornography with your niece on there, what the fuck you didn't take the tape to the police? What you doing taking the tape to, you know what I'm saying, the damn Sun Times or somebody like Jim Darragata, and he ain't been charged.
Another angle to look at though, little man. If she pretty much told on how old they was. If he was giving them hypnotic, that shit didn't come out to 2002, which means all these chicks was grown as fuck.
They was of age, right? They was 18 and up.
Like I say, framing R.Kelly, pussy hoe, Kel's coming home. What y'all gonna do?
Oh, he coming home. All this shit that came out now, this shit get overturned. Ain't no other way around all this. I don't see how the little way we're gonna get around this shit. How this lady lied about that restitution in that trial. They need to go. They probably gonna grant him a new trial.
She sat her stupid ass right up there and say, "I'm undecided," and knew the whole time that she was seeking 13 million. She had already been told she can get 13 million. The mama, the daddy, everybody. That's why they testified. But then the government put her ass on the squeeze, and then this right here. This is witness intimidation. Let me find it.
Right. You know, it's crazy because they knew that, you know, she already knew from the get-go, like from 2019, like prior to the whole, like right after Surviving R.Kelly went off, right after he got arrested the first time, she was already on that.
Yeah.
She was already mapping out her plan, you know.
And then look at this though, Derek, like we've been talking about. This even more so reason for her to testify towards the prosecutor's side. When Jennifer asked her, so the government say you have to tell the truth, you have to tell truthful and complete testimony. But in the event that they determine that you violated the provision, or they determine that you did not give truthful testimony, then there would be consequences for that, right? Star Witness said, yes, So Jennifer asked another question. Okay, so it's them making that determination, not you, right? She said correct. So the government told her if based on your immunity is based on your testimony.
Mm-hmm.
If we don't convict this man, you can get fucking purged. You can get impeached. You can get purged. You can get charged with perjury because if he don't get convicted, that means your testimony wasn't truthful.
Mm-hmm.
Your testimony held the weight of the court.
The
So
way
now sitting on the stand, now you to pressure her to sit on this goddamn stand and say whatever it is y'all need her to say. She on the stand, sitting here finna say whatever y'all need her to say because y'all already told her, well, we determine. We're going to give you immunity, but we determine whether your testimony is good enough.
And you can tell that the government, you know what I'm saying, been feeding these chick what to say because Jane Doe number 5 in the New York trial said, I didn't say that. The government said that. When Canada was talking about the government.
You even had old crackhead ass Demetrius Smith saying that he need his. Can I see my he asked to see his statement that he gave the government to read
but
off
of. But play their ass though.
Yeah, he turned around and that's why I don't even see how Kells is still being charged with the bribery when Demetrius Smith admitted on stand that Robert had nothing to do with me getting the fake ID.
And then my thing is, if he bribed somebody, why they didn't, you know what I'm saying, bring the person into court that he bribed to verify their story? You just going out Demetrius Smith saying damn disciplining group of somebody that Kells fired.
Right.
Then we gotta also take to consideration with Demetrius. You go through all that shit to bribe an official to get a fucking fake ID just for it not to even have an age on it. So did the ID even fucking work?
And truth be told, why skip the step and get the ID when you can go ahead and just get the license?
And that's what he did. They went got a fake ass copy of a license. How all the handwriting on the license the same?
Then they talking about this man's sole purpose, you know what I'm saying, coming out was, you know what I'm saying, recruit women, underage girls, you know, for sexual acts. But my thing is, though, he was already on 94, he was 2 albums in the game already. So he can wait till he gonna start right there in 94 to start a criminal enterprise. That don't make no fucking sense. He was already 2 albums in the game.
Now, even if you look at this shit, what Kel's signature at on here? What the other person's signature? No signatures on this motherfucker.
Leah handwriting don't look nothing like that either.
No, this some old ass jailhouse handwriting, man.
Then let's check this out, guys. Let's say Kel did sleep with Jane when she was 14, and let's how so fucked up the government is. They doing all they power to convict him, but y'all want to try to get the parents $13 million, but they sound like they underage girls, you know what I'm saying, sleep with him. So basically, they get a $13 million lawsuit for pimping their daughter out. What type of, and same thing with Ezra, Jane Doe number 5. She finna get what, 300K, and her goddamn mama, you know what I'm saying, felicitate her and, you know what I'm saying, put her out there, you know what I'm saying, entice her to sleep with this man. What type of shit is that? And they ain't getting no jail time or nothing. They basically getting paid for pimping their damn child out. They would have got it on that money. And if Jane Doe and Jane in Chicago get that money, that's crazy. The government finna pay these parents, you know what I'm saying, and these families, you know what I'm saying, for letting somebody sleep with their child under age if it's true, which we all know it ain't true. I'm just saying, though, that don't make no fucking sense.
And why was you meeting with a star witness? You meeting with a now bad enough if you go to the sentence to the motion that Jennifer put in for retrial. Now, Boss Baby was meeting with Angel Cruz, Power Piper 312 was meeting with Boss Baby after office hours. But if you go back to the motion that Jennifer dropped for retrial, Boss Baby and her attorneys was meeting with Angel Cruz. I mean, they was having like around the clock visits with this motherfucker. Like she always had somebody around her.
They were
And
sitting up
when
on
the
the
attorney
TV.
they was around, they had this girl around 24 hours, interrogating the shit out of her, threatening her family, whatever. They was there. Man, make sure y'all hit that like button. Let's get this video up to 100 likes. Let's get in the algorithm, man. Come on, man. Let's do it, man. Let's get it. Let's do it.
Yeah, Andrew Cruz out here stalking victims. You're doing worse than Kim Foxx.
Like I say, man, the haters can say what they want to say, but we know for a fact, this man right here, it says, despite R. Kelly being investigated twice, once in 2005, and the FBI dropped the case because they didn't find nothing. Then they came back and investigated the man again in May of 2018. And the FBI dropped the case because there was nothing there. Then you mean to tell me January 3rd, 2019, Surviving R. Kelly dropped all of a sudden, here come Chewbacca with her motherfucking Akuma Matata looking ass with a fucking lotion with charges to charge R. Kelly with, and talk about you come out on the press conference and say clearly out your mouth how biased you fucking was. You come out and say, I'm saddened by the documentary. I am a victim of sexual assault. Oh, bitch, did you say what? You gonna come out here and use your feelings to come bring charges against somebody because somebody I don't know who the fuck did it. Cause if you look this good, if you look the way you look, this the good as you can look as a grown woman. I can only imagine how fucking ugly you was as a fucking kid. Like, you don't grow out of that shit. But somebody probably had lights off. Everything is about imagination. Hey, I'm just saying. But this is the problem that we're having. A lot of these people have been victimized and never went after they victimizer. So now they see R. Kelly and they just say, well, the lights was off and I couldn't see his face. We just gonna say it was R. Kelly. He came out of my closet. He was singing 12 play. Man, these people are tripping. They must have got one of them fucking dildos from the Clarice that say, seem like you're ready. Man, these people gotta be out their fucking mind. Now, who the fuck? No. You watch a fucking docuseries and you come out and say, I'm gonna charge you, man. Then you say, I am a victim of sexual assault.
Oh yeah, and I'm appalled, and I was as a mother, as a woman. You ain't say nothing about it as an attorney, nothing. It was all if you in your feelings.
Yeah, she went out clear emotion.
Yeah, she was in her fields. Done been to multiple R. Kelly concerts, you raggedy heifer.
Then you making private interceptions. You making private interceptions to meet with fucking Michael Avenatti in the hotel in the private rooms at the O'Hare Airport. Come on, man. Did you not want the world to see that Michael Avenatti was representing those women in the state case? Oh, their lawyer is locked up. Wow. You don't want the world to know that.
That's another reason why they dropped that case, because of him. He tainted that shit. By him being convicted. No, he messed it up.
These motherfuckers crazy. But they know how to get Big Vi on one, cause when that energy get like it is tonight, man, I seen Chico B say, fuck it, I'ma say it. Free R. Kelly, and the crowd went wild. Man, I was in the club 2 weekends ago, man. R. Kelly came on, man. Them women got to touching all on each other. I said, God damn, well, let me in. Shit, I'm telling. What up, Jeff? What up, J-Rock?
Big vibe, yeah, man. My bad. My battery had died. I had to get the charge out and get situated. But yeah, that clip when you showed when you was in the club, you know, reminded me. It kind of reminded me of Kel's birthday party they be throwing out here, man. Man, it be so lit. The energy just, you know, just different. You know, when Kel's music playing, you know what I'm saying? And artists of that ilk, you know, you don't get that same response from the ladies like you would Kel's. Like, I've been to 2 of the birthday parties, and both, you know, they did it 4 times. I've been to 2 of them. And man, you know, his birthday dead set winter, man. It's freezing outside of Chicago, but that line is wrapped around the corner. Women coming out looking sexy. You know what I'm saying? And they don't mind standing in that line. And you would think that, you know, man, it'll be an older crowd, but it's like majority young people. I thought I was at, you know, a little Durkio concert or something. You know what I'm saying? They was, man, coming by the droves, man. And just to see that love that he getting with that line wrapped around the corner, I'm like, man, is Kel's gonna be performing tonight? You know what I'm saying? So when you showed that clip, it just reminded me of the same type of energy that was at the birthday parties.
Man, Kel's is lit though. Kel's, this is what they don't want. And what's happening now, the tide is turning. They know the tide is turning. If they would have publicized that fucking Chicago State, it would have been over with. It would have been a wrap. What up, Miss Todd? What up? What up, everybody? They say they like this. This what Angelo and goddamn, this what the Clary's out here on.
Have a whole lot of bitches jumping shit.
Push that shit out. Come on.
You know it's hard out here for a pimp when he trying to get this money for the rent, for the Cadillacs and gas money spent will cause a
Chaos, we need this song, dude. Dude, we need this song. I'm telling you.
All I want my dog do hit that song, his name on that book. That was it.
I'm gonna need you to push that shit out. Need you go ahead and push that shit on out.
Vi, if you ain't the most ignorant motherfucker on the planet, I swear.
Before I slap
God, boy.
I mean, push that shit out before I beat your ass. You know how I get that.
Man, that shit was funny about that Pastor Brian that he back Friday. Now that shit was funny as hell.
Man, I seen that. I seen that shit early today. I say, man, Big Vibe, damn fool, man.
I told him, Jeff, didn't I say that?
Yeah.
That pinky shit, man. That motherfuckers wipe that Jerry curl juice off his face. I'm like, shit, nigga, hell yeah. That nigga Tim get that juice on his head.
Man.
And then at the end of this clip, you bust out and had Larry on the headset. I said, man, you know what, motherfucker, you.
I'm telling you, dude. I'm telling you.
Especially you.
Especially you.
Oh,
I'm telling all y'all motherfuckers.
I tell them people, man, this shit is unmatched, man. This shit is effortless, man. Just
New Black Panther in here dying. Chi-Town's finest saying, play that shit again. Little Business here said, I just cracked up. I done turned around, man.
have a whole lot of bitches jumping shit.
Push that shit out. Come on.
You know it's hard out here for a pimp when he trying to get this money for the rent, for the Cadillacs and gas money spent will cause a
Man,
they getting over it's hard out here.
Yeah, man.
We can get this money for the rent.
Man, I have hollered, man. I have hollered.
For the Cadillacs and gas money spent. Oh damn,
Bro,
man!
Y'all are some enablers. Some enablers.
Look here, man. Ain't not a nan victim in this scenario.
Damn show.
You trying to get 20 mil. You trying to punch a lottery ticket is what you trying to do.
They're trying to get paid.
This ain't about helping other people. At this point, 20 mil, you ain't trying to help. You trying to help yourself.
Oh, they're talking about 13 to 20 million. Well, I don't know if I was thinking about going restitution. I'm not sure. 13 to 20 million dollars on the table, and then on top of that, you've already been talking to lawyers, and then you've been talking to R.Kelly on the slide like he's free in any damn way. Oh, well, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. What?
You done set up your immunity deal already. You knew what you was gonna do.
Yeah. Money. Yeah.
You ain't finna see a dime of that shit, son. You good? Don't worry about it.
I'm dead. One more time, please. I'm dead.
They want to see that goddamn man. They laugh.
I ain't gonna lie. I watched
a whole lot of bitches jumping shit.
Push that shit out. Come on.
You know it's hard out here for a pimp when he trying to get this money for the rent, for the Cadillacs and gas money spent will cause a
Man, do the one with Tim, man, and Friday, and the one he was saying Casey and JoJo. Now that was funny there.
Oh yeah, that was hilarious, man.
When Tim asked Curran Savage acting like Pinky, now that shit was funny.
Yeah, that was funny.
I'm nice. I like your little white boy. Fine, guys.
So it's Pinky.
Here you go.
Yeah.
It's Curl and Pimplo. God, oh, man.
Now who sent you, nigga? Nobody sent me. Say another motherfucking word and this shit is over. And I ain't playing, nigga. Now, you ain't got no gun. But where the weed at? I ain't got no weed. Shut the fuck, shut. Did I say, no! Oh, shit! Say it again. Say something else. Oh! He ain't no movies hugged up with nobody.
My sister-in-law, baby cousin Tracy. I wanted that Tracy's and Tracy home.
Man,
is that who Tracy was?
Craig, I need to use your VCR double tape. Hey, I did that when I had Chuck Green.
I got a big one, Vic Vibe. You need to goddamn do one with Barry Hankerson and Big Red when he that'll be a good one.
But my hours are from 9 to 5.
That one in the queue right there with Barry Hankerson and Big Red. I got Barry on this motherfucker. I think I got Barry on here somewhere. He made the cut.
Oh man, you had when you put Jamal Bryan up, boy, that was damn.
Hey, hold on. Man, y'all, hey, I be having fun with this shit, boy. Hold on. Y'all go ahead, but y'all can talk. I gotta upload it right quick, so y'all can discuss something different.
Yeah.
Man, free care. That's all I gotta say. Free care, right? Goddamn. Now
talking about.
Hey, you know what? Look, I was watching the fucking Super Bowl, and I'm like, you know what? Fucked up. That nigga Kelsby done stole on a halftime show.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all know it.
Stole on. I'm talking about straight stole on. Had that whole mug joint right.
Ignition. Step in the Name of Love.
Man, come on now, Home Alone, shit.
Oh, the whole halftime show would have been shut down.
Boy, out of here, bro. And all he had to do is just hit him with one of them classic melodies when your body calling. You know what I'm saying? A little bump and grind.
I believe I can fly.
Just for the type of vibe it was, you know what I'm saying? He do the joint he had with Cassidy. If you wanna come to my hotel.
That was a banger right there. All you gotta do is ask me. We having an after party.
And you know, sometimes, and they like to have guest appearances on the halftime show. Mr. Biggs come out. What the hell is going on between the sheets and my home?
Had a whole Super Bowl singing the song and shit. Had a whole crowd going crazy.
Man, hell so much of the GOAT, man. The dude, I was watching on YouTube, he was doing a concert. And the one song he got called Zoo, right?
Yeah.
Man, the whole goddamn crowd out there sounded like goddamn monkeys.
Man,
Yeah.
check this out, y'all.
The whole crowd sounded like monkeys, bro.
Chaos, people ain't realizing the Chaos, you know what I'm saying, was on a lot of movie soundtracks. Check this out. Starting from 1993, he was on the soundtrack Menace to Society. 94, A Low Down Dirty Shame. 96, Don't Be a Menace. 96, Thin Line Between Love and Hate. 96, Space Jam. 97, Batman. 97, Booty Call. 98, In Too Deep. 99, Life. 2000, Shaft. 2001, Fast and Furious. 2001, Ali. 2007, Daddy's Little Girls. And 2013, Best Man Holiday.
He had 2 songs on Life, didn't he? Because then he write Fortunate.
Yeah, he produced
the whole damn thing.
He had the whole damn score on that shit.
Yeah,
he put all them together.
Yeah.
Did y'all see him and Wycliffe and Bernie Mac? That was in the studio singing live.
Man, that was hilarious.
Bernie Mac, that was funny.
Bernie steady talking. Bernie steady talking to the whole time. Why people all up in my business, Robert?
Oh, Bernie Mac loved Kels. He played Kels in his show, Step in the Name of Love. They had the episode when he had the family reunion at his house. They were playing Step in the Name of Love on that mug.
Yeah, I remember that.
Man, it's all right though, man. Shit, you know, I just feel like this man going through this little bullshit and he'll be free. But the problem is that I know that they know just like Bill, they ain't gonna stop fucking with him.
Yep.
They mad because Bill won. They just keep coming with shit.
They ain't gonna stop fucking with him. It's gonna be another bride or two gonna try to come out. And
Bill dick don't even get hard no more. They still fucking with him.
Man,
they gonna try and come and kill Sideways, but I'm gonna tell you what, Michael Irvin gonna put a monkey wrench in all that shit.
Oh yeah, he like, man, 100 mil, bitch. I ain't do nothing but say hello to your funky ass.
Michael Irvin with all that motherfucking sweat. Nature boy. He's the black Ric Flair. I don't give a damn nobody say, boy.
He's the
they find one dude in the NBA for the cage after saying no homo.
No homo. No homo.
What the hell?
Yeah, that's our old boy Cam Thomas from Brooklyn.
Here go your boy Barry Hankerson. Here go your boy Barry Hankerson.
No, I ain't saying Capri? I didn't say Oh, you must be Jimmy Walker. Blue, you ain't nothing. You don't deserve nothing. You don't get nothing. You get what I give you. I got a contract between me and you that say you do what I tell you to do. Therefore, shut up. Don't say nothing. Don't speak to me. Don't look at me. I tell you what. You better go on back out there and get out of my face before you get swole.
Excuse me. I'm hollering, man.
And how ironic that Jamal Bryant, he actually didn't he try to put some weed dispensary in his church or some shit?
Mm-hmm.
He did some shit involving marijuana with his church. I know that much.
Man. They killing me with all this. That shit funny as hell though. That it's that little scene on Players Club though. They say don't say shit to me. Don't say.
If I got them in all the classes.
Hey, motherfucker, say I got a contract to say you do what the fuck I think. Shut the fuck up.
Man, speaking of Players Club, y'all see what Lisa Ray said about Kel?
When?
Oh, she had did an interview not so long ago. She was talking about some. She said she still listens to his music, but she look at it sideways because she be like, "Who the 16-year-old he was singing this song?" If you were true to this man's friend, you know that this man ain't messing around with nobody at 16. They let me know you really ain't close to this man. You like if you was, you wouldn't even come out like that, even say nothing like that. You be like, I don't even know what he had going on. I ain't in that. I wasn't around it, and be left it alone. You ain't got to be putting no more sauce on it. He already enough heat as it is. That ain't no friend.
Look who made the cut, y'all. Look who made the cut on this right here. Now, you tell me who y'all see the list. Hey, they better not fuck
never
with
gets old.
YouTube, bro.
That never gets old. That never gets old. What's up, fellas? What's up, fellas?
What's up,
And down.
What up, Muse?
What up, JT, the community activist, the prophet provoked thoughts. Lil Mac, what's up, Goldie? Lil Mac Goldie.
What's up?
Nephew Vi, you know something wrong with you, right? J-Rock, J-Rizzle.
What's going on, Muse? I've been trying to tell Vi. I swear, if he wasn't the most ignorant motherfucker on the planet, man, this fool. Oh hell no.
Yeah, I'm leaving the gig. I'm leaving the gig on my way home.
Damn it, Abers. Yeah, Glenn and Abe. Don Russell and Abe. Brian Copeland and Abe.
I was wondering when I was going to see Lil Mac Savage pop up in this piece.
How many birthday subject out for? It's in transcripts.
Lil Mac, I'm sorry. J-Rock, did you check out that UK guy?
I saw I saw clips. I saw pieces of it. I've been kind of in and out. My uncle that passed away last week.
Yeah, I heard about you. I'm sorry to hear that, man. You got my condolences, bro.
Appreciate that. I've been
and happy belated birthday, happy belated birthday, man.
Oh yeah,
hey, appreciate it, brother.
Shake your fast or watch yourself. Don't tell Fox or Kel come out. Kel gonna walk out there, motherfucker. I'm gonna go straight in on them, boy. I'm gonna drive them so bad.
Hey, this my thing about that District Attorney Kim Foxx dropping the charges. This narrative that they keep on putting out there before the public is pissing me off. I wonder if there's anything they can do about that. She keep on using the phrase, children, all that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? Which is not so, which is never been proven in court. No evidence of that whatsoever. You know what I mean? That's all been disproven. And they are still allowed to say that, you know what I mean, constantly.
Well, Muse, here's if you look at it, Muse, I mean, the fact of the matter is, she jumped up at the press conference talk about, well, we decided to drop the charges, wanted to thank everybody for coming, the survivors to come forward and tell their side of the story. First of all, number one, she solicited them to come forward. Number two, three of the four charges, the three of the four so-called victims were supposed to be minors, yet you still dropped the charges. Now, my thing is, I already told people a long time ago, one of the real reasons why she dropped those charges was because she knew that Chicago state trial had the potential to be televised. And
they didn't want that smoke.
Exposed.
They didn't want that smoke, man. This was rated, bro, and Brother Jeff can attest to this. This was some months ago back, maybe about a year or so ago. Chicago, Illinois was rated one of the most corrupted states in the nation.
Yeah.
In the nation.
And that goes back to the Al Capone, all of them back then, bro.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
Chicago took out the Black Panther, tried to take out the Black Panthers, the federal government of Chicago. Like, a lot of shit that they doing, they made it look so bad with Jeff Ford and Larry Hoover. Like, if these people, a lot of community organizations that came together to protect the community, they turned and made it seem that they turned it and they stereotyped it to be what it was. It did, they put the drugs in the hood, and what the fuck do you expect?
Right. Yeah, but it backfired on them.
It backfired when it got into the white community.
Yes.
Now you got white motherfuckers out here like Joe Biden, son, smoking dope.
Yeah.
And I also brought up the point about John Burge and what he did to the city of Chicago.
Right.
All the corruption that dude did. And he didn't cost. He didn't cost nearly. He didn't cost over $100 million in settlements and restitution. They had to take four. The governor had to take four inmates because of him.
Right. Yeah, I know it was up. I know the amount of money was up there for that crunk. Yeah.
And look how long Chicago been dealing with them fucking confidential informants infiltrating black organizations, man.
Man, that's the story. That's
your boy McGee, and your boy McGee keeping the tradition up. He ain't letting up. He ain't from up that way.
Yeah, he's from up. I heard he's from Alabama somewhere.
Yeah, he moved to Chicago.
Hey, Chaos told these motherfuckers they better be ready. They better be careful what they do. Because guess what? Angelo gonna do.
All y'all niggas going down, man. I'm telling on all y'all. Gee, you net. I'm telling on you. I'm telling on you. I'm telling on you. I'm especially telling on you, nigga. Gee, you.
When the rats come out and play, who did it? I like that song. It's like all these people that took a bite from the forbidden fruit, man. They bit that poisonous fruit, bro, and that's Kim Foxx, man.
Yeah.
Oh, there's somebody in the chat said Shannon Lewis said we ain't claiming that ninja in Alabama.
Hell no. That's where I'm from. Hell no, we ain't claiming that.
Goddamn CI. I'm a CI in the day and the night. I mean, this motherfucker. Hold on.
With me. For all you know what you get with me.
Bro, you happy about giving people
Nigga,
that
you know how much motherfucking money they gave me for that?
How much?
$200.
That's all you got is $200.
I got a phone call. Yeah, I know you're out here.
Man, why you keep following me, man?
I know what you're doing.
Bro, why you keep following me?
I know what you're doing.
Everybody know I'm at the courthouse. I had court.
No sense, bro.
I had court.
Why you gotta do that, though?
Why I do what?
Why you do the crime, but you can't do the crime?
I ain't did no crime.
You always telling on people, man. Stop snitching on folks.
You get mad because that white man just told me they didn't see a testimony like that in 10 years,
dog. Bro, like they your friends.
I'm a snitch, nigga. Hell yeah, ain't my friends. Just because they ain't your friends, they my friends.
Out here at the courthouse tripping. Like snitch ass nigga shit, but guess what?
Well, what's up? Get to it.
Bro, Roger is out.
How the fuck you get out?
Roger got out early, bro.
How?
COVID-19.
There ain't no fucking way you lying. That nigga got 40 years, bro.
Bro, he did not. They let him out due to COVID-19,
That's some bullshit, man. No way. That nigga be trying to kill me,
that nigga ready. Hey, I talked to that boy yesterday. He said he gonna blow your shit smooth.
He said he was gonna kill me yesterday.
Blow your noodles straight out.
About to get his radiator flushed.
Hey, wait till I get the other part of that. He say, on the other part of that, he say, He said he gonna kill me. He told you that yesterday. He said,
Okay.
let me see your phone so I can record you saying what he told you so I can take it to the people.
That sounds like somebody on the internet.
He about to get his oil changed.
Man, how the hell did, man, hey, Kel's got a fucking circus surrounding him, man. These people are fucking hilarious, bro.
Yeah.
You got a whole fucking bitch ain't never sung a song in her life talking about she want the right to I believe I can fly. Yeah, I believe you can lie if you thought you was finna get the copyrights to anything.
Man, that I don't that even that right there, she needs to go set her butt down somewhere.
I'm trying to understand how did the Star Witness in Chicago ask for a copyright? What's the copyright that she asked for?
I don't know how to start with Chicago thinking she finna get $13 to $17 million.
13 to 20 million. I said they must now. No, that ain't the problem. This is the problem. So you mean to tell me that the government funded her this money to be able to go out and get an attorney? Because how the fuck she paid $54,000 for a retainer attorney? Then she paid $10,000 for a specialist. She put $10,000 on Kel's book. They only got $80,000 in PPP loan money. So who the fuck did she get this other money from? So the government, to me, allegedly, they are giving her money, funding her money to be able to go out and seek counsel, and then they gonna get their money back on the back end. This ain't that type of game you play with somebody else.
I don't see the government doing that.
Why would they not do it when they got when they can secure $13 million in restitution? Why would they not do it? How can she afford a $54,000 attorney?
They can cut out the middleman. They can just go straight at him.
How they can't go straight at him through her because guess what? She need help. It's a personal interest. It's you can't do. She got to get a lawyer. How did you? We got to make it make sense. This motherfucker got Section 8. They claiming she was homeless. How did she get $54,000 to get a lawyer? How did she get $10,000 to get these specialists that did the evaluation? This is all in the motion that Jennifer dropped. This money. But you go to court, you homeless. You can't make that make sense.
The government
that's how they got themselves caught up with them PPP loans. And the government came down and made them an offer that they just couldn't refuse.
But otherwise, the PPP loan was only $80,000. So you mean to tell me they spent the whole $80,000 in 2019?
But then they still looking at jail time. But then they probably still looking at jail time.
Hell no. The government is funding this. This is these private meetings with Angel Cruz. When you say what you just said, Chicago is corrupt. I'm not putting it past them at all. Man, she didn't get no Illinois attorney. She went out of the state and got a attorney.
They were cool.
We gotta be real with the we talking about a scheme from the beginning.
Yeah.
These people have went to extreme measures. Now these motherfuckers from Chicago, her and goddamn JP, but they got attorneys from a whole other states.
Yeah. Good point. Good point. Great point. Great point.
Somebody funding these motherfuckers money to get these attorneys, or these attorneys taking these cases pro bono. Who did promise these people? Like, then you hear Kim Foxx say the same shit Michael Avenatti said. R.Kelly would never see the light of day again. Michael Avenatti come out and say, I'm sure he told Kim Foxx in order for his clients to agree to take the stand, that she got to promise him that R.Kelly would never see the light of day again. So that's how they locked R.Kelly up, because of Michael Avenatti. Said that the girls didn't want to come forward because he was out.
Yeah, that's why he locked up now.
Now you go from having all this money to Section 8, man. Then they move you to California. Oh my God! Then they move to other fucking department to Las Vegas.
It's some money there. It's cost Say that it's costing in California.
They spending a lot of money on these people. I'm just saying the government spending a lot of money on these alleged victims. They could possibly, their whole shit can turn around and blow up in their face. I mean, cause ain't now one of us, you know, shit. If we get pinched like that and ain't got the money, you know, we got to get that court appointed. You know what I'm saying? That
Right. Right.
But you go all the way to Boston and hire a law firm. Then you go and hire a independent specialist. Then you claim to put $10,000 on Kel's book. Then you claim you just had a baby. Then you homeless. All this shit, it just ain't even making sense. You need to help. Y'all need to help with paying for the damn funeral. All type of shit that just don't make sense.
Wow.
But that's what now they're gonna go back. I promise you, if anything come out, we hear about them private after hour meetings with Angel Cruz and Boss Baby. It's
Yeah, that's what we need to hear.
What reason would they be meeting, man? How the fuck did all of a sudden Michael Avenatti come on the scene? The main tape at hand go missing from evidence, but he bring 3 new tapes. It's just so much shit that you have to question that the world don't know, but we know.
And everything in the 2008 trial, they had the way he made Kells acquitted. He ain't got the mold on his back. You know what I'm saying? He changed that up. He knew he had to defake the motherfucker because the one that they had, they said Kells, you know what I'm saying, had a mold on his back, and the one that they had in 2008, the mold kept moving. So now he had to damn take the man shit the mold stink. I was like, man, what the hell, man? That man playing with y'all, man.
But now that go look back, you mean to tell me that I'm finna go commit a crime, right? I'm committing a crime. And I'm gonna tell a girl to say, oh, it's 14-year-old PUSSY. I'm committing a crime now. I know, like, I'm out here going to the bank with no mask on with the fucking gun in my hand. You know what I'm saying?
And it don't make no sense. Why the hell he have recording somebody and then he giving her money on the tape? He said, "Oh, I just want I'm giving you the money because if somebody get this tape, I don't want them to try to say you was a minor. I'm gonna just say you was a prostitute." That don't even make no fucking sense because at that time if he was making the tape,
a minor is a minor. Whether you're a prostitute or not, a minor is a minor. It don't make sense. That's what we been saying.
Right.
The shit that they trying to say that this man was doing, when you look at the shit in its totality, it don't make sense. How you gonna cover up a crime with a crime? A little pregnant, so I'm gonna marry her. So I'm gonna cover up a crime with a crime. Make this shit make sense.
Yeah.
But people will take those narratives and run with it and don't even think twice and say, hold on, if she was pregnant and he married her, what the fuck was that gonna prevent?
Right.
That's an additional crime.
Right. Right.
You just made the situation 15 times worse.
Right. Right. Right.
But this is the shit that they tell the public, and people who just count the man, just wrote him off. They don't even ask those questions. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He just guilty.
And another thing crazy too is they sitting there saying that he was sleeping with her when she was 14, and the mom and them okayed it, and then when she got grown, she went in and lived with him. Like that shit makes sense.
I ain't got no call in number, Judah. But if you email me, I can get you the link.
Me and Kim Fox had a hotline. No, and probably anybody came in and make it. It could be some goddamn Me Too motherfuckers that don't like R.Kelly just came in and said, "Oh yeah, he slept me when I was underage." Man, you used to listen to
what I just heard too, bro.
Came forward.
Who was that? J-Rock. I just heard the shit that came. I just heard. Well, this shit in the motion about the incident that he had in down South Louisiana. Was I heard somebody read this? Spitting Fire, I think, was reading this in the motion.
Wait, you talking about
the sentencing memorandum?
You talking about Lafayette?
Yeah, she was talking about the incident that took place or whatever. I guess some accuser is claiming that something happened with her or whatever. Oh yeah, I heard that on Spitting Fire. I'm like, damn, I wish J-Rock was here to hear this. That was Spitting Fire, yeah.
Was that earlier today?
It was night before last.
Okay.
She read the memorandum, but she read it 2 days, one part, then she read the second part the next day.
Okay, I got to go back and
Okay, I got to
yeah.
check because she had another
that's
video
good.
earlier.
So you saying Ms. Bongine put that in she put that information, Ms. Bongine put that information in the
Memorandum.
memorandum? Okay.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's sad, bro, to hear the shit that she talk about what happened, man. Everybody that this man encountered in his life have fucked him in some sort of way.
It's
I
alleged.
ain't gonna say everybody, but I'm gonna say about 90% of the people that he have encountered have took advantage of him in some sort of way. A great deal of people, bro. I mean, to hear about how the man was treated, you know, by not only his sister, but the landlord, everybody, like, bro,
right.
That's what and this is something else I wanted to ask y'all brothers. I said I gotta start doing this on my live, man. I gotta ask y'all brother how y'all mental health is, bro. We gotta start asking each other, checking in with each other, man, because this man, out of his whole fucking life, I don't think it was very few people ever asked this man how he was doing. He was the one who was fixing everybody else's problem. Nobody ever stopped to ask him what was his problem. What was your issue? How can I help you? How you doing today? But everybody, let me get 20,000. Let me get 30,000. Let me get 10,000. Let me get 5,000. All these let me get ass people around this man. This man was really suffering from his own childhood trauma. So when it comes to you guys, I consider you guys my family. So we're gonna do mental health checks when we come on here, man. What's going on? How you feeling, man? Anything you want to talk about? You know what I'm saying? Or do I need to make a phone call offline? You know, because this shit has to happen, bro. We got as man, yeah, we can be masculine, but at the same time, we gotta preserve ourselves as well, because holding shit in only gonna stress you out, choke you over, cause you to have a heart attack.
Right.
So we gotta start talking as men and making it normal for us to be able to express ourselves. We either is on this platform or on a personal phone call, because mental health, this shit is real, man. And hearing what this brother went through,
Yeah, it is.
Man, for majority of his life, man, this man has been victimized.
Yeah.
And the success that he came into, him becoming successful only covered up him being victimized.
Yeah.
Then we got some people was, know what I'm saying, stealing from, taking everything down he made.
Right. Yeah. They celebrate the gift, but they never considered the person.
Right.
That's why I like what Lauryn Hill said some years ago on that double album she did, Jeff, called MTV Unplugged. And when she said true healing is from the inside out, she said, I had to introduce myself to my whole family. She said, you know, people say, you know, the money changing. No, I'm not, money ain't changed me. She said, I'm changing because God is changing me, because that's a natural process of life. You know what I mean? She said, y'all never knew me. She said, because now, this point in my life, I'm just now getting to know me. She said, so in that space she was at, she said she started having to reintroduce herself to herself and her whole family. That was that healing process she was going through. You know what I mean? And she was able to sing about it. And she put that in that, pretty much in that double album called MTV Unplugged that she did. I forgot what the actual title was. It was phenomenal album. Phenomenal.
Hey, Muse, man, I'm happy you mentioned that album, because I was actually listening to that album back when it first dropped, and it was just like a breath of fresh air. And like, not too many people really paid attention that I know, you know what I'm saying, to what the content, and you know, it was live instrumentation, like her playing the guitar, you know what I'm saying, and like you said, she going through that process of self-discovery, and learning herself. It was a reflection of what, you know, what you going through as you were transcending from one form to another, mentally and spiritually, not just on the physical plane, man. That album right there, man, is I encourage everybody to go back and revisit it if you didn't.
Yep. 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 Some of her best work. That's why they wanted to, do all that and say all that crazy stuff about it. That was what's going on. You know what I mean? They don't want that type of stuff out, man. You know, that's why collectively, if we come together and realize the schemes behind the puppet masters, then we'll stop all this hate between, us. Because it's like Pac said, it's enough stuff, enough money out there for everybody to eat, man. It's enough for everybody to eat. You ain't got to be jealous of nobody because I can't do what you can do and you can't do what I can do. But if we all do what we do and we come together collectively, man, we'll move this world, man.
Man, absolutely.
But we got to break free of that Willie Lynch, and I yield back.
Man, yeah, that Willie Lynch, man, is running rapid right now. It's like at an all-time high, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's a shame. It's a sad thing to witness because, it seemed like we had made so many steps in the right direction as far as, like Vi was speaking on, checking on each other and showing each other love and camaraderie and fellowship with one another and building. And then, as of lately, it just seemed like it's been a real spirit of competition out here and, instead of camaraderie, like, you know what I'm saying? Like we building on this platform. That's why I appreciate, you brothers every time we get a chance to politic on this platform as men, you know what I'm saying, for the majority and be able to salute and respect one another and have great dialogue and build on a intelligent level, also have fun and laugh and joke. But it's just good to see brothers being able to politic with one another and uplift one another. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's why, Jeff, I'm so an advocate, and I keep speaking it all the time about personal development. You know what I mean? Self-discovery, striving every day you see breath to become the best version of you, and realize, and I yield back on this, someone's opinion of you has nothing to do with you.
Absolutely.
Someone's opinion of you, whatever it may be, whoever they may be, whatever their conclusion is, has nothing to do with you.
That's a deep statement.
Because who you are to become, you are now presently in the process of becoming. So grab hold of that and be encouraged. Who are you to become? Whoever you are to become, you are in the process right now of becoming that very person. So you got to surround yourself with people who push through that, who overcome that. And now they're the best version of them. You got to get around them. And I had to do that with certain family members. Bless them, love them, no disrespect to any of them. But certain family members, you got to just, love them from a distance. Because you're about your own self-healing, your own personal discovery, trying to become the best version of you. And sometimes that's not going to fit people's narrative or perception of you because they're not growing. They're still stuck and struggling and not wanting to break out. So when you're trying to become the best version of you, they offended by that.
Absolutely.
They are threatened by that. That's crazy. But that's what the reality of it is. And you got to be okay with that. You just got to be okay with that.
It's some bars, man. Shout out to the Memphis, Tennessee legend 8 Ball. It's some bars he said in the song, and I forget the song, but it always stuck out to me, and it relates very well to what you were just speaking on. And the bar was just something simple, but it was profound to me. He said, "I'll just be myself and not what those haters want me to be." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like people have a preconceived notion of who they think you are, and they try to force, like you said, force their thoughts of you upon you and make you be something that they envision you, but that's not even close to who you really are.
Right. They'll throw their insecurities on you.
Facts.
Yeah. Their fears and all of that. Like you were saying the other night, I was listening in the chat. You said the other night, and I didn't think about it. I was like, wow, that really put some light on it, Jeff. And you were saying how Brother Kelly has produced a whole different cultures, different age bracket, You know what I mean? And the elitists about depopulation, that's a threat to them. You know what I mean? Because of what his music does. I said, man, that's the same similar stuff what Pac said. He said, when people call my music gangster rap, I didn't even put it in that category. I said, if you, and I know they ain't listen to my stuff, Pac said, but if you really listen to my music, I call it soul music. You see, like that Bill Withers, that Marvin Gaye type stuff. You know what I mean? I'm like, woo, man. They don't want that because people can extort you and exploit you when you're still broken, when you're still in your hurt and your pain and your unforgiveness, and you haven't determined that, okay, that might have happened. Forgive yourself. Learn how to move past and push past it. And you might have to get a therapist. You might have to get some counseling. You might have to get a life coach for an extended amount of time. But you owe it to yourself as a human to redefine yourself. And so I yield back on this. I don't care what the pain may have been, everybody in the chat, how severe it may have been. Since you already experienced that, recycle your pain. Get a reward from it. And let that be a blessing to somebody. Because someone else needs to hear your story. Someone else needs to hear how you articulate it. Like none of us can articulate it. But someone else that has went through that particular thing, that's why it's so important to do self-development on self and become the best version of you and heal and become whole, because then now you turn around and you can be a blessing and extend that to somebody else. It's a continued therapeutic process for you. And I yield back.
Absolutely, absolutely. I love it, man, because, you know, it just take you back, man. You know, you just one of those moments where you just look over your whole life, you know what I'm saying, and you see, you know, through the process of coming of age and having, you know, outside influences and you know, dealing with society, the pressures of society, and that critical age group, you know what I'm saying, when you're becoming from a child to adulthood, and all the different pressures that you go through, it shapes. It's so that stage is so critical to become who you're gonna be for the rest of your life. You know, that's why it's important for us to set the right example for the youth, so they don't have to make the mistakes that we may have made, and we can kind of guide them through the matrix, so to speak, and give them, you know, a blueprint to navigate. You know what I'm saying?
Right, because we all need to do that, because the world, man, has changed, man. Like I'm 28, man. I remember I was just being a kid, man. Man, none of this stuff going on. You got cancel culture and all this shit, man. You can't even say nothing like the dude, man, in the NBA. He said no homo. No, he got damn now fined $30K. But man, back in the day, somebody would have said that it would have been no big issue. Like, the world crazy, man. we gotta, you know what I'm saying, lean together and help each other navigate through this world, man, because it's wicked. If it's like this now, I can't imagine how it's gonna be, you know what I'm saying, 10, 20 years from now.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all.
Oh, bad.
Shout out everybody doing man. And well for the Super Chat.
What you say, nephew?
I was saying everybody. I was just saying shout out to Charlotte for the super sticker, and shout out to Trevor for the super chat as well, man. Trevor said, proud of you, bro. Keep up the good content. Appreciate it, Trevor, most definitely, bro. We try to create a positive vibe for people to come in. And like I be encouraging ladies, man, to come on. We want to hear from y'all. You know what I'm saying? Us fellas, we get on here in politics, and you know, we have our communion every time we come on here, but we want to hear from y'all. What y'all got going on? Because like we say, we gonna start doing mental health checks. And Unc, boy, I swear to God, man, when Unc came on my platform, it was one of the biggest blessings, because Unc brought that spiritual aspect, and I felt it. We hit right off, and man, Unc, we used to be on here, talk to people. People just, you know, when you pure and you doing it from the heart, people will pour into you. They will talk to you, and don't be worried about, oh, it's 150 some people in this chat. it'll be just like it ain't nobody but me and Unc talking to each other one-on-one, because guess what? We got that type of connection. So when like for Charlotte and we T Glenn, and man, we just seen plenty of our family members in the chat that be going through things, and we always encourage them to not give up, stay motivated, keep pushing, keep moving, because that's what it's all about. If we all continue to encourage each other, we can all grow together. But we cannot battle certain things on our own, and that's the biggest problem we as people have. We know
Right.
some things we can fix, but
Right.
some shit
Right.
we need to outsource help for. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And
Right.
this is what we together for. And me being young as I am, and Lil Mac, all of us, we young, and now we can create something, and we are creating an outlet to where everybody, I call the people in the chat family. Y'all, Unc, my brothers, Lil Mac, J Rock, man, Jeff, everybody, man. When y'all don't come on here, I don't even be feeling like going live.
Right. Right. Right.
Because I know I can come on and have a decent conversation, but it's the camaraderie, man, and this is what I be wanting the people to feel: the energy when men are not just bitch ass nigga, do. That's what they're used to. We are showing them a different side. And you brothers, I swear to God, I'm not big. I wasn't the biggest educational person, but when you brothers came on and started talking, I knew I had to sharpen up my tools a little bit. So it's all motivation. Ain't no competition. It's all motivation. Everybody brings something different to the table, and that's what we call a family feast, man. Because everybody have a different aspect that they bring to the table, which it reaches people in the chat. Man, I looked at the YouTube creator last month. Man, so they watched over the minutes watched was at 1 million minutes watched. 1,980 something, now almost 990 some thousand minutes watched. So people watching.
Wow. 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 Yeah. Iron does sharpen iron. That's how you can grow. Yeah. That's why, Jeff, I liked the and no disrespect to the lead today, but that's why I respect more so and I enjoy the Magic Johnson and the Larry Bird, because they weren't about, going to other teams for superstars. They wanted to play amongst against the best, to prove that they were still amongst the best in their own way. Then again, the owners had a lot more control. Today, the players seem like they got a little bit more. So I get it, and it's a new, it's a new ad. I get it, and I support that. My thing is for them to be entrepreneurs and invest. You know what I mean? And continue to let they brand that they've established not go down the drain once they leave the league. So that's why I commend LeBron James for what he does off the court. You know what I mean? He has set up a blueprint, and I'm just hoping these gentlemen just get some encouragement for that and follow that suit. You know what I mean? Because there is life after basketball. All it takes is one play, and it's a wrap. And they go for football too.
See, you said something real critical. Back in the day, the owners had control over the players, and they'll franchise tag you and wouldn't let you leave if you get hurt. You lose out on your money. Now the players have the option to, go where they want to go and try and get their money, because at the end of the day, it's about your money. You trying to play. You trying to, especially with football, and we talk about the most exposed position in football, disposable position in football, is the running backs. So as a running back, if you don't get your money, if you ain't in the top 10 picks, you really finna beat yourself up for a whole 2 years just trying to play for a contract.
Right, you gotta be very careful, because running backs, you know what I'm saying, they don't have long careers because they take the most hits.
Facts. And they get and out of all positions, they get paid the least.
Which is crazy.
Facts. They get paid the wide receiver, the defense be making more money than the running backs by far.
Yeah. What up, James? What up, nephew?
What up, Unc? What up, Unc? I miss y'all. What up? Yeah. Vine J Rock. My lady said to tell you I thank you. I told her y'all send y'all condolences.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Condolences to y'all, bro, your family, bro, and also to J Rock too, man.
Yeah, appreciate it.
I had a
J-Rock, yeah.
my family, man. I swear,
Oh,
man,
wow.
man, you don't hear nothing good. I done went to 4 funerals in the past 3 years.
Wow.
Yeah. Also.
Two of them was
CCC.
my uncles.
CCJ.
Well, 2 of them was my uncles, and one of them my girlfriend's grandmother.
Now J Rock and Vile wasn't selling like those type of but J Rock, I was listening, and I heard what the case may be. You said about your uncle. Well, me and my lady, we sending our condolences. You feel me?
Yes, sir.
Let you know we
Thank you.
here.
Thank you. Appreciate that. Like I said, he was 94 years old, man.
That's great. That's crazy.
Yes,
My grandfather, he died in 2015, and he lived to 103.
Wow.
Wow.
103. Funny part, man had all his teeth, he had all his hair still and everything. That was crazy.
Y'all, yeah, that's a blessing from above, man.
Yeah, that's a fact. I appreciate it. But yeah,
Yeah.
And it's crazy though, but it's just so crazy because they always say once one go, the wife goes, vice versa, and then funny shit.
They said like they come back and get them, something like that.
The very next year after 2015, my grandmother, his wife, had passed. The very next year, he passed in 2015 of March. My grandmother passed in 2016 of May. Yep.
That's why I'm an advocate of living the best life possible. Forget the drama. If you're gonna forgive people, let it go, move on, let God take care of that. Because you don't want to waste your precious year, and time goes. In other words, and I yield back on this, Jeff, time is one of the most precious commodities that we have in this world. And you don't take advantage of it, it's gone forever. You can't get it back.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So you got to use every moment, man, to grow and learn and become the best version. So wherever you step your foot, you can be a blessing, man. You know what I mean? And fulfill your purpose. That's real living. That's real living. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. And yo, this one thing I let people know. I always I be telling people, get your passport, go travel that world.
Oh yeah,
go travel.
Yeah, I've been told that too.
Telling you,
a lot of R.Kelly having a lot of restless nights.
Would you say, Lil Mac?
I said those people, man, that lie don't care. They having a lot of restless nights.
Yeah. I mean, all this stuff coming out. They scatter like roaches now. They running, trying to hide. Ain't nowhere to run. Nowhere to run. We see you. Yeah.
The lie. I tell people, can't lie for too long, because you gotta use one lie. You gotta use one lie to cover up one, and then cover up another, then another, and then
there you go.
And then your conscience gonna start eat. Then your conscience gonna start eating at you, because you know why? Because especially when you know deep down this is the thing with people that be lying. They know when, especially they not dealing with a dumb motherfucker. They know they sitting there in the back of their head like, damn, I know this motherfucker don't believe me. But they just gonna have to keep going with it, and then stand on the square, and then they want to, then they want to be wrong. Then they want to be wrong and strong at the same time, knowing damn well they lying.
Right. It's that pride.
Mm-hmm.
That pride to eat you up, though. That pride to take you out of here. Free yourself.
Facts.
Yeah, free yourself. They weren't expecting Miss Bonjean, though. They shook.
Facts.
They shook. The DA office board, Kim Fox said, I don't care what, it's like Fox said, you can tell everybody else whatever you want, but you and I know what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You can tell the media whatever you want. But now, even Corey Holcomb was like, wait a minute, they dropped but them case, they said the charges in Illinois was what y'all been saying, but then you dropped that? Like, wait a minute, so then what is he locked up for? Man,
right.
Yeah. Nah, you need, man, I wish somebody could get him them transcripts, man. And having a platform, be able to speak his mind like you do, and ain't really plugged into the system like that, man, that'd be awesome, boy. To help Sway change that narrative.
But also somebody gotta do it. Somebody who got it, like where the case maybe. I think if we're not mistaken, I don't know if Vog got it or Dan and Jay got it. Somebody just email it over to him.
Right.
To try to tap in with him.
Boosie shared the transcript, but Jane the number 5 was texting on saying, "Kel, man, these people know what's up. They just ain't they scared to speak on it, man. But some celebrities ain't scared to speak on. They gonna speak their mind.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
She like Boosie independent. He not signed. A motherfucker like him gonna speak his mind. The rest of these other people, you gotta sit there and think about it.
Right.
A lot of these labels is under Sony. So you think they people behind closed doors ain't telling them, if you speak on this, go outside of here.
Of course.
Exactly. So you gotta sit there and think about it. Some of these motherfuckers probably really do want to speak about it, but they like, damn, can I afford from me going from making $200K a show to now me making zero?
Did y'all see back when it first kicked off? You know what I'm saying? Taraji P. Henson, that she played in Baby Boy, Yvette and Baby Boy, she came out and said, why y'all going after R.Kelly and why y'all ain't going after Harvey Weinstein?
Mm-hmm.
But then she had to come back and recant her statement.
Of course.
Come back and recant her statement because they're like, nah, you need to do that because we need you to eventually you're gonna have to produce some movies for Harvey. So on the Harvey company, so we need to don't say that. Then what's the name? This lady right here, shout out to her, even though what I'm saying, Snoop be acting shady, but his wife, she gonna play her chaos every time she go live on Instagram or something. She playing R. Kelly.
Yo,
Snoop
Mac.
laugh and say, you love
Mac,
R. Kelly, don't you?
Yo, Mac, you gotta remember, like, Kels and Fat Joe and Snoop was tight. Like, no funny shit, they was tight. Like, everywhere you seen Kels, you seen Snoop and his wife or Fat Joe. And then it's like, no funny shit. Once this came, it's like, I don't like the way they acting like, bro, y'all acting like Kels wasn't y'all mans.
Right, it's like they just push him to the side.
That's just ridiculous.
Man, did y'all see when Nia Long came out and said that she was in high school dating a 30-year-old, but ain't nobody, she ain't getting no flack behind that, but everybody want to try to bash Kel.
Just look at even recently. You ain't see fucking Danny Boy coming out talking about how he got hair from Mary J. Blige.
Right, I seen that. That happened like 2 years ago.
Thank you. And it's like, I don't see no. I always tell even my lady agreed with me on this. I say exactly like this. When it's young boys getting abused, people expect a young male or whatever the case may be to just suck it up and eat it, and it's not a big. And it's like, you get what I'm saying? It's a nothing. But when it's females, people want to, like, you get what I'm saying? Like, people want to sit there, like, you feel me? People have more sympathy for it. And I just be in my head like, that's crazy. At the end of the day, they are both adolescents. They are both infants. They're both childs. They're both toddlers. It don't matter the race. Y'all pick and choose.
What gender?
You know what I'm saying? Y'all pick and choose who y'all want. You know what I'm saying? And that shit is corny to me.
Right, and then another thing, being the music industry, they pick and choose who they want to go out. Just
exactly.
think about it, man. R. Kelly ain't the only, dude they got these type of allegations. You got Aaron Hall, you got Dr. Dre, you got Corrupt,
Keith Sweat.
You keep going on and on. Jay-Z, but they go out to where they want to go out. They ain't going to Jay-Z because
Come on. We come on. I'm from Brooklyn. Lil Mac. I know this. Everybody know about Jay-Z. He like him young. Come on, like I tell people, like you gotta be a real idiot to think, oh, Jay-Z just woke up. He just popped up out of nowhere with Beyonce. He just came from out of nowhere. They were boyfriend and girlfriend right when she was 18. Come on.
Dr. Dre was sleeping with Michelle Lake when she was 15.
Exactly.
And she was singing, "Turn Off the Lights." You know what I'm saying? Like, but everybody got an issue with Kels. You know what I'm saying? Talking about he produced Age Ain't Nothing But a Number, but Aaliyah wanted that album to be called, and not him. And then,
But Kels explained that though. He explained that their friends, they was having a conversation and just talking and playing around, and he heard. And he was like, and that's how Kel said he come up with a song. He's sitting there and that's when he come with the concept. He said, "What did you say? What y'all just say?" He said, "Oh, that give me an idea." And that's how he come up. It had nothing to do with him doing nothing, bro. People just like to twist stuff.
Facts. You know it's just so crazy to me. Like just speaking to my grandfather just now, like what a case may be. Like literally, we just speaking about my grandfather when I passed him and my grandmother. If I tell y'all how old my grandmother was and how old my grandfather was, Kels ain't got nothing. That Kels ain't got nothing on that man. But what people fail to realize is that was those times.
Right.
Like people forgetting that. Like, in the 50s and the 60s and all that, like the 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, that like a lot of people grandparents, their grandfather was way older than their grandmother.
Right.
Like that was normal then. So I say to people like this, not for nothing, let's just say R. Kelly was out here liking younger women, whatever the case may be, or you know what I'm saying? That was the times he grew up in. That's what he's seen. As long as he's not what the case may be, he's not what the case may be violating on a legality tip. Like, you get what I'm saying? You can't fault that man if he like younger women.
But this the thing. It's not just that age bracket. That's what people don't get.
Exactly.
It's that.
The thing is, they acting like they only seen it.
You know what I mean?
Thank you.
They acting the chat complaining, so they can't hear each statement being made. So they don't want us to talk over each other. They want to understand what we saying. Cause y'all talking some real shit right now. So we don't want the message to be lost in the sauce.
All right, my fault. But yo, this is my thing with the Kel situation. Y'all acting like no funny shit. Y'all acting like every woman that came out that was dealing with him was just all this one age group.
Right. And then they sitting there trying to call him a pedophile. That defeat the purpose. Then if he gang women all different ages,
it does.
Stick to one age that's underage, and that's pre-adolescent. So you can kill that narrative that he like underage girls right there. And before y'all guys got on, I broke it down to all the majority of the females that he date was of age. Ain't nobody, you know what I'm saying? With minors, the only one that was minors was the one that was either lying about the age or they got caught lying about something.
Thank you.
Right. I heard that. Yeah, I heard that.
Hey y'all, we got our brother. I don't know our brother Jeff on there. We just hit our 100 likes. So man, our brother Jeff cooked up some new heat for us, man. We finna display it. He sent me 2. So I'm gonna just preview. I'm gonna drop 2 of the previews. Brother Jeff, anything you want to say about the track that you sent me, bro? He got a track dropping tomorrow though for Valentine's Day.
Okay.
Oh yeah, definitely appreciate it, bro. One track I thought I just sent the one. I know I sent the culture joint that everybody familiar with. That's pretty much just talking about the culture and what the state that it's in right now. You know, as far as our people and what direction we should be going into and where we at. This other joint is kind of like a fun track for the hip hop, for the culture. It's called the Bar Association, and it's just basically having fun, still dropping some gems. It's all hip hop. You feel me?
Okay. All right. All right.
All right, man. With no further ado, man, we got Crook in the house, man.
She say it's all bad. What? We need to fix that. Yeah.
He gave you a little sample of that, but this right here, this Bar Association,
Man,
man,
I'm
listen
feeling
here,
that.
man.
I'm feeling that vibe. That vibe is off the
Man,
meter.
you feeling that? You finna feel this, boy. Hey, Jeff, boy, you a fool, man.
Love, bro.
Boy.
Come on, Jeff. Come on, Jeff. What you on, man? What you on, bro? What you on?
Yo, Jeff.
Oh, that's hard right
Yo,
there.
Jeff, I'm jacking your bop. I'm jacking your bop.
Man, that beat is so fucking classic, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know who producing your beats and shit, boy. They got your sound down. Your sound is perfect for these beats that you be on, bro.
Oh man, appreciate it. I take a lot of time to select my beat selection and the production, and some of it, like this particular beat, these two particular beats are artists that I was networking with over the internet. But I do got a home-based producer that I work with by the name of Jesse Parks is one of them. So I just, I try to find something that match my sound. So I appreciate that y'all, even acknowledge that, so I do take a lot of thought into that.
That's a real producer. That's a real producer. See, nowadays, Jeff, like I forgot somebody was saying it, and I agreed with them. They said nowadays people got in this in their mind that a producer is somebody that just what you call it give you the beat. Nah, what makes a producer a great producer is they find your sound, they find something that fits you, and they tell you exactly how to. You get what I'm saying? They will tell you, yo, say it like that. Nah, say it like this. You get what I'm saying? Nah,
right.
And then it's like that's what make a great producer. That's what make, like, you know what I'm saying, Metro Boomin so great when him and Future make them collabs, or when you got Kells with Michael Jackson, you got Babyface with Boys to Men, or you got what's his name, Rodney Jerkins with Whitney Houston, because you get what I'm saying, they really know how to produce that artist, and that's like. And I like that. I like that sound. I like that sound for you. Like I like that. I like that.
That
You feel
sound
me?
fire, bro.
Yeah,
Man,
nah,
appreciate
definitely.
it, bro.
And I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie, Jeff. Anybody tell you I'm a motherfucker, I tell you, yo, that shit trash. That shit trash. Like I'm not even gonna say nothing when they fix me. and I'm a person, when it come to music, it's kind of hard to you feel me, like, impress me, but I'm not gonna lie, you sound good though, Jeff. Even like last time on the last shit, I was like, funny shit, you sounded like Pusha T OD on the last track you played. Like, you sounded, I really thought, I swear to God, I really thought that was Pusha T.
Oh man, that's a heavy compliment. I appreciate it, bro. I know y'all brothers gonna keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? That's why.
Nah, no funny shit. Nah, no funny shit, Jeff. As I said, like, what case may be, whoever your producer is, son doing the right thing. He doing the right thing. I'm not even gonna cap.
That's a big
No, man, I'm your bodyguard, man. That's it. Shit. That's it.
Hey,
I ain't trying to be on the stage. I want to check IDs. That's it, guys.
Right. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And I just be the grounds crew, like at the airport. I'm the grounds crew mindset. You know what I'm
Bro,
saying?
you got a different sound, and you got an up tempo sound too. So it ain't just it's catchy, but at the same time you can hear the music, you can hear the artistry that goes into putting the song together. I hear I be on them instruments when I'm listening. So when I'm hearing them instruments in the background, I'm like, damn, this beat sound good as hell. I thought
Oh
I was
yeah.
in Frank Lucas or something.
Hey, yeah, man. That's real important to me. Live instrumentation and with the production, keeping that alive, man.
Yeah. Because if you don't grab nobody's attention, they can't hear what you're saying in the first place.
Right, right.
You know what I mean? So once you grab their attention, then you can drop that, drop that knowledge with it, man. You know what I mean? However you want to guide them. So yeah, I'm sitting back here nodding, I'm like, man, that's kind of like, man, get on the road, man. You know what I mean? Roll the windows down, you know what I'm saying?
When he sent it to me today, I played it one time, then I said, shit, then I played it again, then I played it again. Damn, okay.
Yeah. Hey, if it got playback value, that mean a lot.
Oh, yeah. Got ready to come to work. I said, yeah, I'm finna have to put this on the intro. Yeah.
Hey man, EJ, shit, holla at me. We could put something together. You know what I'm saying? I'm willing to collab. That's especially we in different cities and states. That's what it's all about, networking.
Right.
I try to bring fellas on the panel, man. I tell people, come on, man, network, man. Speak up. What they say, a closed mouth won't get fed.
Yo,
that's right.
Your back.
Yo, you know what's so crazy? Yeah, probably. I don't know if y'all know. Y'all probably ain't gonna believe me, but what you call it? Yeah. I'm pretty sure y'all heard of Griselda, right? Benny Butcher and what you call it?
Taco.
Exactly. Crazy part is, funny shit. I met Benny the Butcher in bookings where case me when I just came home from my Fed bid. My Lord say some shit happened where the case may be. I was only home for a week. I got locked back up in the bookings and I met him. This was 2017. This was before he even took off or anything like that. Like he was on his way going up. I'm not gonna lie. He was on his way going up. And then he was telling me, he's like, yo, whatever the case may be, like, he's like, yo, I rap, bro, whatever the case may be, get up with me in the town, get up with me, whoop-de whoop-de-woo. So I'm just like, I'm a person, like, I'm just like, like, I don't know, like, when you've been to jail and shit like that, like, you've been to prison, you meet, like, you feel me, you meet all these type of people that just be saying shit, whatever the case may be, what you said?
I said everybody I know that went to jail came home, they're a rapper.
Thank you. So you got what I'm saying, you just meeting people like man. But the funny part is though, Vi, son been rapping since he was the man in his town in Buffalo since '03. Like him and his family, they've been rapping for that long. But you got what I'm saying? He been had clout in his city like for that long. Since 2003, he was the man. But it's like, yo, now like you see once 2019, 2020 hit, how they became once they started messing with Eminem and they just got their deal and everything. But I'm just I'm like, yo, they been the man in their city. So long story short, he kept telling me to come, you feel me, like to mess with him. So long story short, my baby mom, what you call it, she calls me, she like, yo, somebody named what you call it, when I went home, you know what I'm saying, because they released me and everything. He only got locked up in bookings for it was something to do with he was driving with a suspended license or some stupid shit. And what you call it, me and her was some fucking bullshit, some DV shit. So he reached out to her, whatever case may be, and then that's how me and son you know what I'm saying, we've been cool ever since. But I'm not gonna lie, I like to see like, yo, that old school, like, you feel me, like you still got people that got that old school flow and they still could make it. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
can you know exactly? I like to see like people that spitters that could still, like, you feel me? Like, that still really could win. And like, I tell people, like, don't let people discourage you, cause like, yo, like, it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like everybody see, oh, it's just, you see the Uzis winning, the 21 Savages winning, like we see the typical people like that winning. Yeah, cause that's cause music changed every 5 7 years, but at the same time, you do gonna have that. You still gonna have some people that really gonna want to hear genuine, real hip hop, and keep, like, you know what I'm saying. If they can win, trust me, you could definitely win, Jeff. Like, so
Oh man, I appreciate that.
don't let a motherfucker tell you otherwise. Like, I'm telling you, like, I like to see what them boys came from, because I'm telling you, he was telling me like, yo, since '03, like, they've been the man in their cities. So I'm just sitting there like, yo, I'm not really paying too much attention. I'm like, cause at the end of the day, you hear them bullshit stories from everybody else when you've been to jail and shit, in prison. So it's like, but just to come, when I came home and I really seen like he doing his thing, whatever the case may be, and like, as I said, Jeff, that could definitely be you.
Oh yeah, man. When I heard Griselda and all them and they camp, I'm like, man, it's still hope. but
Nah, nah, nah,
but
no funny shit. Nah, no funny shit. They really the man. They see, cause I'm from the boroughs. They from what we would say the country, like, you know what I'm saying. They from upstate, like, we consider them the country motherfuckers, like. But what thing is though, like, they whole swagger is just different from us city people, like. But they don't get it twisted, like, up there they get to some money up there, like, I'm not gonna lie, like, they some cool dudes up there. But yeah, his family, they definitely the man in their city, I'm not gonna lie, like, they definitely the mans in Buffalo.
oh yeah, man. And like you said, it's a market for everybody, especially with the internet is a gift and a curse, and you can find at least every artist can find at least 100,000 people that want to hear that particular sound. So you could be successful just, what I'm saying, with you don't have to follow the norm, should I say. Like you said, like the typical artist that's mainstream. You could just do you, and there'll be people that want to hear that, or it'll be something that remind them of something like, man, I remember that time. Man, let me listen to I want to hear the rest of his album now. Just by, like, I appreciate Vibe giving, playing snippets of the music. It might spark somebody to want to go download the album. I got albums on all platforms, you know what I'm saying? So I definitely want to salute bro for doing that, and I appreciate you brothers for giving me the encouragement, you know what I'm saying? Because I really just do it from the heart. But if something was to materialize, it is what it is. I just love doing it, man. It's really a passion of mine.
Nah, that's it. Nah, that's what's up, Jeff. That's what's up. Like, yo, I be like, I be telling people, like, I was looking like, cause see you from the shy, Jeff. So I'm telling you, if only if Kels was home, man, you could have got that Kels feature, man. That Kels feature would have been it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
and and
man.
the thing, and the thing is, what you gotta love about Kels is, from what he worked, he never too big for people, like he gave, I don't know, see, you would even know son, like, some kid named Saw Baby. He gave Saw Baby a track in 2017. Like, and Saw Baby ain't that crazy big of an artist or nothing. He gave, who else? He gave, I didn't even know it was real until I think it was Lil Mac or J Rock was saying it, that he had jumped on FBG Duck on his slide. When I seen Kels had did that, I was like, oh shit, like, what the fuck? I was like, yo, that shit shocked me. Like, that Kels would jump on a track like that. But that just goes to show you he never think, you know what I'm saying? He never think he too big in the way he is.
Right. Yeah, definitely, man. One of those artists that, you know, is willing to work with just people that's talented.
People that's trying to come up.
Yeah, you know, I appreciate artists like that that's on that platform, but man, it's always refreshing to get, you know, insight from the public to let you know if you're going in the right direction or not, because sometimes you could, you know, be making music and it don't connect or resonate with the people. So I love the feedback.
You know what? I had to pop back in. Y'all was talking about music before I say anything. I got to say rest in peace to Dave, aka Trogoy, aka Plug 2 from De La Soul, man.
Oh yeah, rest in peace to that brother.
Yeah, I saw that today.
Man, you talking about absolute legend, De La Soul, man. They were like they were one of those groups that actually show like the golden age of hip hop. You can find your flavor. You may because like I said, NWA was different from Public Enemy. Public Enemy was different from Ghetto Boys. Ghetto Boys was different from Outkast. De La Soul was different from everybody else.
Yeah, the roots.
You can always find your flavor, no matter what it was. And you know, right now that era, it's not the same no more. It's not the same because back then you could find what you like and it was just cool with everybody.
Right.
Whatever it was.
Right.
And man, I was grooving to some of De La Soul's earlier classics earlier today, man. I was just like, damn, I can't believe all that time
reminiscing. Yeah, reminiscing.
And they were a truly unique hip hop group, man. Plug 2 gonna be missed, man, for real.
Right.
Yeah, man, that whole era, De La Soul, Tribe Called Quest.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was just so many different, like back then you had a variety. You know, if you know, you could dibble and dabble, everybody sounded different. Nowadays people tend to sound the same. It's like where's the variety? Where's the you know originality at? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I think that's by design too.
Yo, that's what
they were that was that whole native that was a whole Native Tongues clique. You said it was De La Soul, Tribe Called Quest, Queen Latifah, Jungle Brothers, Moni Love. That was that whole Native Tongue clique.
But what I'm noticing now, like it's like none of the music is really transcending. Like it's just really not. Like even the songs that's making the Hot 100, the pop charts, it's like it's nothing really transcending anymore. Like you get what I'm saying? Like shit is just crazy. Like
yeah, no substance anymore.
Yeah, and I definitely like it's really no transcendent music. Like,
and I think that's by design. About that letter.
I 100% agree with you.
Yeah.
It's hard to have motherfuckers dropping out of school, ain't getting no education.
Right.
They want to go rap. They need requirements to become a rapper. You got to have a high school diploma. You know, some type of education.
Right.
Kids put a song on YouTube, we go viral, then they just quit school.
Right.
Nah, that's a fact. Before you would see like for example, like we could just take like B2K for example, like their parents, or at least still when they came out in high school, their parents would would still be like, oh nah, y'all gotta finish high school. You know what I'm saying? Before y'all even. Now it's like, motherfuckers don't really care and shit like that.
You blow up, come on, they be right. I don't know, man. We cruising. We finna get ready to run out of gas in a minute. So
yeah, I already made it in the house, man, and settled in. So I'm straight up finna get on out.
We ain't got goddamn.
Yeah, right.
I'm at JOB, so
yeah.
I'll say my piece and roll out, but I just want to give a shout out to Big Vibe for having me on, man. You killing it with these shorts, man. I swear to God.
Yeah, man.
And just shout out to everybody on the panel. Much love to
Yes,
everybody.
sir.
Much love to everybody in the chat. Like I said before, rest in peace to Plug 2 of a tribe of De La Soul. He will be missed. Hip hop legend. I always appreciate all my hip hop artists, especially in that late 80s in the 90s era. Appreciate
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And y'all have a good night. Much love to everybody.
Yeah,
bless you, bro. Bless you, J-Rock.
I'm gonna go next. Once again, what case may be, I send my love to J-Rock. You already know, for his uncle. I send my love to Unc. Unc, you know I ain't forget about you.
Yes, sir. Yes,
I
sir.
always got you in my prayers, and
Yes,
I'll
sir.
continue, even good or bad situations. I'm gonna continue having you in my prayers.
Yes, sir.
And Jeff, I heard the other day it was your birthday. Once again, I'm gonna send you. I send my love and regards. I hope you did your thing for your birthday. I hope you I heard you got enough, whatever it is for your birthday that make you happy. And Vi, you know you my brother, Vi. I love you with all my heart, Vi. You know I'm always one call or text away. So I'm not even gonna hold y'all any longer. I love y'all, y'all my brothers. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, love you, bro.
All right,
Stay safe. Stay safe.
All right, peace. Yo, Vi, tap in with me. Holla at me, bro. Love you. Be safe.
Word the mother, son.
Yo.
But yeah, I'll go ahead and say my closing statements, man. Once again, appreciate Big Vibe for having me on the platform and playing some of the music, and appreciate everybody on the panel, all the brothers, everybody in the chat for weighing in and giving me some feedback. Always a treat when the players meet. And man, y'all brothers have a safe and wonderful night. And until the next time we chop in and tap in and chop up these great conversations. And man, I can't wait to see the next skit from Big Back.
Yeah, he said he got a lot in the chamber, boy.
The Unc fell off. Yeah, Unc fell off. Let me see if he's gonna come back in.
Oh yeah. Alive, Vibe. We'll chop it up till next time, bro.
All right, man. Most definitely, bro. Man, you be safe out there.
All right, you too, bro.
Hey, man. That's how we coming, bro. Salute to the best chat on YouTube, man. I really appreciate y'all. Unc got disconnected, so Unc wasn't able to say his closing before we get up out of here. But y'all know we yelling free Kel until we see Kels, man. Most definitely, man. Like again, man, salute to everybody in the chat that came over today. Smash that like button, man. I saw a couple trolls in the chat. Hey, but got them up out of here. We don't play that. Be on the lookout for the shorts. You know, the shorts is coming. Tomorrow, see y'all back here tomorrow for a good time, for a great live. Like you said, man, we're just going to continue to push the message, continue to say free Kels, and it ain't over until it's over, man. We ain't stopping until we see Kels out that thing, man. Most definitely. That's what it is.
Just we gonna get straight to it. I'ma say it because it need to be said. Free R. Kelly, nigga. Free that